Alright, so the Switch 2 is Nintendo's brand new console, as it just released last week. The Switch 2 is so far is a very good console, or is it? Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So if you look at the system's layout here, it's just really basic. I mean, if you look at the themes, at least Nintendo fits the set up menu, because when you set it up there's actual music. I don't know, I don't think there was for Switch 1. Of course, I might be wrong on that. Overall, the Switch has a good upgraded menu. The icons are a lot more improved, as you can see. They first off improved the Nintendo Switch Online app vastly, because there's no really loading time that much, as you can see. So that was pretty much all they upgraded, except for they made the layout look a lot better, as you may notice. As you can see, you still have your profile icons you can redeem with points, so that's pretty cool. You also got your save data cloud. Overall, this is totally a lot better than what the Switch 1's layout was. It's a lot faster and looks a lot better. So next up is eShop. As you can see, it loads a lot faster than the Switch 1. The Switch 1's was very laggy and overall not good. But once the Switch 2 loaded instantly. As you can see now, Nintendo's added a custom recommendation section, which is based on the games you play, which is what the PS5 does. Then of course you have your wish list right here. Pretty much the same as the Switch 1's wish list, except for it looks a lot better. Looks a lot slicker and cool. They are decently improved, as you can see. They look a lot better, but there ain't really much besides that they could improve on. I mean, it's the same layout pretty much, except for a couple of different changes in the icon displays, which I think is a decent upgrade. I mean, you still see how the games you played and how many hours you played them for. That's the same. You got all this. I mean, it's pretty much the same, pretty much. And next up we have virtual game cards. These game cards are the digital games you have. You can transfer them to other consoles, and after 2 weeks they'll return to the console that it was originally on. As you can see, it ain't compatible with all games, but it's compatible with a lot of games. Now you got your photo albums in the Switch 2. I mean, there ain't really much to improve about it though. See, it just plays your clips that you have taken. It also transfers it from the Switch 1 as well. If you transfer your data from the Switch 1, that is. Alright, for example here, when you kick out the stand, it's a lot smoother, as you can see, which makes this a lot better. Because also, it is a little bit stronger than the Switch 1's, because the Switch 1's itself just fell over a lot. And that caused kit stands to have some wear and eventually break. Now both consoles, you can tell, they look pretty similar, except for a couple of major details. The Switch 2 is a lot bigger in size, as you can see, versus the Switch 1. And the backs look different too, as you can notice. And here's the comparison between the Switch 1's Joy-Cons and the Switch 2's Joy-Cons. As you can see, the Switch 2 is a lot bigger. The buttons are a lot bigger. They're more like the Pro Controller for the Switch 1, which feel a lot better. As also, you might hear, the Joy-Cons are a lot quieter on the Switch 2. It's like moving the thumbstick on the Switch 1 versus Switch 2. You also know the Switch 1's Joy-Cons slide on the Switch versus which they magnetically attach to the system. And that's really a very key difference in the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. So overall, I would say the Switch 2 is a better console than the Switch 1. But that is highly debatable, being that the price for it is $450. But if you consider what to get, it is a decent console overall, I guess.